What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the end. This is most likely going to be the final episode of our time capsule series of the original God of War on the original PS2, and it was quite a ride. I know it's not over quite yet, still have to go through the temple and still have to beat Ares, but, this is the end of the game. This is taken quite a while. I apologize for that. It's taken almost a year to do this one game, but it's what happens when you have a life that you gotta live, and you have people you gotta be there for. So, but we're here. We made it to the end. We made it to Ares on hard mode, doing it all through the original PS2. And putting it to YouTube just like it was 2005 again. And speaking of 2005, I noticed in the last episode that there was a scan line that kept going up and down the screen. That wasn't a filter, that's just part of the capture card. I'm not sure if that's the capture card or if that's the dongle adapter situation I have. It's probably the dongle adapter, the composite, the HDMI converter, but I don't see a scan line on my end, so maybe it's a combination of that and OBS, maybe, who knows. But we are here, and if you hear a hum or a lower pitched hum, that's the PS2 fan. I was unable to get the fan to stop making noise. It'll probably kick in a little more once the game gets going a little bit. But, alright, we are here going through the temple, and I doubt all the chests that I missed, that I said I missed earlier, are still here. So, I don't think we have to worry, and also we have enough, wrong button. We have enough points to do everything that we need to do. I'm not going to use Medusa's power, and we'll get enough points to level up the Blade of Artemis, so... if I'm not mistaken, I believe there are some enemies up here that we have to dispatch. Here we go. Temple's looking a little more rough off than how we left it, and the Cyclops has got some upgrades since the last time we were here. So, it's only been a few days since I last played, so hopefully I'm still in the mode here, the combat mode. These guys aren't terrible. Okay. Oh! Did I just take out those other two guys? Oh, no. One of them did not fall, but now he will. Oh, these are the guys with more quick times. They're not like the other ones that just had the three. That's fine. Take that guy out. Alright, that move seems to do him in, so all these are different guys. I guess the last time you encounter those guys, you don't have the level 5 blades, so that probably makes a difference. These guys were annoying, I remember, in that little... Oh, I didn't want to do that. If I don't have to do that, I won't. Just instinctive. When we were at the part that required us to freeze them on that button, they use these guys, because by that point your blades aren't that leveled up, so you're not going to be doing that much damage. So it gives you a lot of chances to get these guys where you need them to be without murdering them. But now they're just pushovers. Lovely. Beautiful. No harpies coming out of the hole anymore. Well, doesn't look like there's any more statues to use for that anyway. Oh, this one stood the test of time. Alright, moving on. Going up the stairs to more death, no doubt. Oh... more death indeed. They didn't give you guys armor. Thank God. And the Gorgons. I completely forgot about the Gorgons. They kind of disappeared for a while after the main parts of the temple. I doubt they'll be that difficult if I don't get frozen here. Just gotta keep moving around. That's the key with the joystick. Oh my good lord. Holy... Well, they still hurt like hell. My god. They don't give you health either, so... Alright, I do not want to fight you in the staircase. They're not going to leave the staircase. That's too far from their origin point. Okay. I'm going to have to run all the way back to where I started and get that health chest if that door is still open. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Alright, got the chest. There's most likely probably going to be a chest up here, but just to play it safe, I'll take that one, because I know it's there. Oh... their arrows explode. Okay. Move. That's fine. I don't think these guys hurt nearly as much as the guys in hell, but still, the exploding arrows are the most annoying thing to ever grace this game. Okay, well, there's a chest right there. I don't need it, but I know it's there. So, we continue on. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be, but even if it ends up being a little longer than the other ones, which I don't think it will be because this is the end. I'll still go over because I'm not going to split this into 2 parts. 9 is enough for the first game, and quite frankly, I want to try out the PSP version while I still have some time to do so. See how that goes. I was thinking about it, and there might be a problem with doing it that way because that was not the correct thing to do. You know what? I have a move that I haven't used. Try that. There we go. Because in the PSP version, with the display output thing, there's a bunch of input lag. Or not a bunch, but, you know, a noticeable amount of input lag. And, I mean, with general combat, you know, you could probably learn to, you know, live around it, but with the quick time events, it might be a problem. So we'll have to see. Maybe the input lag's just not as bad as I remember it being. Maybe I'm just making it seem worse than it actually is. But we'll have to see when we cross that bridge. This is the area where we had to save the Oracle from falling to her death and still get the same cutscene either way. She's just a ghost in one of them. Is there anything left for me here? I don't think so. I think this area has been thoroughly changed. The chest is no longer here that was in there. Probably the same over here. Yeah, okay, so I'm guessing if you missed these chests originally, you're probably not going to be able to get them again, and yeah, that's the case here too, because you can't even climb up to that platform anymore because the statues are whatever these things were, pillars, they're gone. Okay, let's save. Still haven't changed the clock. I don't think it matters as long as it's not going back in time on saves. We're just... Ooh.
Kratos, return, but too late. Ares has taken Athens. There is no more hope. No hope.
I don't think I returned too late, considering this guy has been destroying Athens for like a month in game time. Because I was gone at least 3 weeks to climb the damn temple, and I'd imagine I maybe spent like a couple days within the temple. I don't know. I was thinking about that the other day too. I'm like, I don't know how big Athens is, but I can't imagine that. I can't imagine that it would take 3 weeks to destroy the whole thing. I'm just going to save again, just so I don't have to get those chests again. And then we'll continue on, because I believe we meet up with Ares. Or we meet up with Pandora's box once again. Man, doing this series, I didn't think this was actually going to work when I started doing the series. Oh, probably shouldn't talk. There's a cutscene.
Kratos had traversed the desert of lost souls, bested the deadly traps of Pandora's temple, and escaped Hades itself. There was but one task left.
Zeus! Do you see now what your son can do? You cast your favor on Athena, but her city lies in ruins before me. And now, even Pandora's box is mine. Would you have me use it against Olympus itself?
Kratos, returned even from the underworld.
Is this the best you can do, Father? You send a broken mortal to defeat me, the God of War?
After thousands of years, Pandora's box was finally opened. The power of the gods unleashed.
You are still just a mortal. Every bit as weak as the day you begged me to save your life.
I am not the same man you found that day. The monster you've created has returned to kill you.
You have no idea what a true monster is, Kratos. Your final lesson is at hand. Prepare to join your...
Alright, let me see if I remember his moveset here, because he can hurt and he can punish you. Oh yeah, that's right, he gives you health though. Because he has some unblockable moves, if I remember correctly. At least not in this phase maybe, but his next phase he has a couple of unblockables. He also has just a shit ton of health. Okay, he also hurts, but we have lots of magic and Spartan powers to use, so let me try. See how much. That did nothing. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe Hades is the way to go here. Try it. Let's see the damage we can do.
Is that the best you can do?
Okay, he definitely has... Okay, I can block that. He definitely has a lot more health in this than he does in normal mode. Because if I remember, Hades did way more damage than that. But we get not a lot of magic per... Oh! Alright, I'm gonna use this then. Well, probably not a good spot to use that, considering he's not even on the ground. And I can't even hurt him. This is not looking good. He's also very fast when he does some of his moves. Okay. But he seems to have a lot of blockable attacks. Okay. Just block. We'll do one of those. They still hurt him? Yes. Okay. I thought I could block those. Well, I blocked them in my Spartan Rage, so maybe I can't block them as normal Kratos. Alright, this is going okay so far. Just this crap I gotta watch out for. Okay, got stuck there. Got some health back. All the health that I just got back is gone. Oh, and my life is gone. Okay, well, I'm not gonna waste my time with the, it's gonna make me watch the cutscene. Please tell me I can skip the cutscene. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go with the, what's its power?
Kratos had...
Oh, I can skip it. Okay. Gotta watch that. That does not appear to be blockable. Okay, let's just do this off the bat and not die. Man, the Hades do not last long on him. What the hell? Get a big slam on him. It's okay. I'm smart about this. It just may take a while, but... Oh, there's some health. Okay, it seems when we're doing the damage, or when he's in the stage of like giving health, just do a bunch of damage and then he'll give a bunch of health back. So these camera angles are not ideal, but it seems you can stagger him a little bit sometimes, but that's gonna kill me. That was the wrong move, but okay, he's doing that. Just roll out of the way. Do one of these to be safe. He's got the circle. Oh, that's a circle thingy. Ah. Okay. Don't kill me, come on. Okay, alright, I know what I have to do now. Spamming circle. Please tell me it's not as bad as the other boss things. Oh! That's crappy. Alright, screw you. Take one of those. Okay, that gives me a lot. Okay. I gotta watch. When he climbs on, stop, let go of circle. Jeez, these quick times are unforgiving. Let's do one of those again. Gives me a lot of health and some magic, I guess. I pressed the wrong button that time. Ooh, I didn't get enough for the these again. Oh, I'm stuck in the corner. That's not good. Nice block. Slammy move. Still not enough for Hades. Hades is very expensive. I don't know if I'm going to be doing much talking within these phases because I don't want to mess up. Alright, maybe a different camera angle will switch things up. There we go. I'm really just missing that one.
Flesh that burns, bones that break. But to break a man's spirit is to truly destroy him. Do you recognize this place, Spartan? The location of your greatest failure? Perhaps there is a chance you can undo the deeds of the past.
The nightmares that had haunted Kratos for the past 10 years had now taken form and substance. His past stood before him.
Kratos! What's happening? Where are we?
By the gods, can this be real? There is nothing you can put in my way to stop me. I will save my family.
this part can suck too. But there is a potential strategy here. Last time I did this, it took me so long because I just couldn't for the life of me figure out a good strategy. But the strategy is to just keep doing the smashing attack. Like that. Yeah, okay. When you group them all up like that, you can do, yeah. Okay. You can do some damage, and then this is the preferred move because it's just got a bunch of range, and these guys give some magic. Although I did not get a lot of magic back from Ares. Just get him in the air. Not do this. Do another one of those. Got some magic back. This part can... okay, let's not fall off either. I do have my Spartan Rage though. Okay, they just died. I thought I grabbed them. Yeah, okay. I'm not... oh, I have to watch this cutscene every time. Okay. Let's try that again. I have half magic. That kind of sucks. Yeah, these guys hurt them too, probably, right? A lot. They don't seem to hurt me that much. So that might be the move. Conserve my health. Just keep spinning around and doing this. Get them in the air. Knock you away. You can't. It stumbles you. Okay. These guys have some health to them. And the platform starts to disappear. Let's see though. That's not good. Enough of that. I have Spartan Rage, so I might want to use that too, while I can. Because I don't think you need it for Ares afterwards. Okay. Thank God I can't hurt them, because like that would be near impossible. You can grab me during Spartan Rage. Jesus, level sucks. Clear them out. Guys with the range, that's not good. Got another use of lightning though. Yeah, these guys don't give health though, do they? Okay. Now I have to be conservative of my health. Get out of here, man. They give some health sometimes, though. Come on, dude. Got another use of it. Is that gonna kill me? No. That will. Okay, well, let me figure it out here. Holy crap, I despise that part. It's just not fun. That took me forever.
Kratos, please take
And
us
they
home.
still die
God
anyway.
of War, you took them once, but you'll never have them again.
You cannot.
Oh, he always had them. Can't you see that? Couldn't you see that? So I didn't have to do that over and over. The strat that I use, and I figured this out, and I had no idea you could do this throughout the entirety of the game. When you go into Spartan Rage, you can use mana infinitely for that duration.
Now, you will have no power, no magic. All that is left for you is death.
So, like, I just used the Poseidon's Rage a bunch in that instance, and when I had it, oh,
By the gods.
The battle was not over. The gods, it seemed, had a final gift for Kratos.
I still have allies in Olympus, Ares. Now, you will see how strong I am.
oh, this sword's not gonna do much of anything for you. Okay, I gotta remember and get out of this angle. I gotta remember which of his attacks are unblockable, because they... Okay. Because there is not a lot that is blockable in this phase. In this phase, he can kill you, as you saw right there, so quickly. You have to wait for your openings, like here, and then get into a clash, and then this is where you do your majority of your damage. But you have to wait for those instances. You can't get greedy. We're fine.
You cannot defeat me, Spartan.
Ooh. This fight can go on for literally ever. I didn't get out of the way of that. Like, they give you a bunch of different moves and everything for Kratos with the sword, yet using any of them is instant death. Like, the quick attack is the only thing you can do without getting killed. Here we go, gotta clash early. Get some health off of them early. You know, the button spamming is not as bad here. Like, I'm not in my button spamming stance, so I'm not really sure what the problem was before. Okay, we're in this corner. Which means we can escape that way. Oh shit. That was a fade. And now we're back to square one. Who's dead? See, what do you do against that? That was... Oh, this is gonna be another long editing session, I can already tell. Okay. Got into a good rhythm there.
It was I who saved you in your time of greatest need.
I haven't forgotten, Ares. I remember how you saved me.
That night, I was trying to make you a great warrior.
You succeeded.
Kratos had done the impossible. A mortal defeating a god. Ares was no more. The city had been saved and would thrive again. The same could not be said for Kratos, for as he sought to rebuild his soul with the help of the gods, the truth was revealed to him.
Athena, rid me of the memories that haunt me still.
You have done well, Kratos. Though we mourn the death of our brother, the gods are indebted to you. We promised your sins would be forgiven, and so they are. But we never promised to take away your nightmares. No man, no god could ever forget the terrible deeds you have done.
In the end, knowing the visions of his past would never leave him, Kratos made his way to the bluffs overlooking the Aegean Sea.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece. After 10 years of suffering, 10 years of endless nightmares, it would finally come to an end. Death would be his escape from madness. The fate of Kratos was not as it seemed. The gods had other plans. Borne aloft like a feather, Kratos found himself risen from the sea and placed on solid earth.
You will not die this day, Kratos. The gods cannot allow one who has performed such service to perish by his own hand. Ares' tactics were brutal. His path of destruction had to be stopped. But now there is an empty throne in Olympus, and a new god of war is needed. Take these stairs, Kratos. They lead to your ultimate reward.
You have acquired Athena's blades. And spoiler alert, you don't get to use them. They're exactly the same as, to my understanding, they're exactly the same as the blades of blades of Chaos. Just that they look gold, because I don't think you ever actually get to use these unless it's in one of the bonus modes or something, or because you don't get to replay the story with them in this game, because there is no new game plus or something like there is in God of War 2. So you just get them for this one part, and they look really cool. Like, I really wish, and in some of the PSP games, I think Ghost of Sparta, you technically get them, and I think they turn gold when you fully upgrade them, so at least there's that. But we did it. We made it to the end. While your demons still haunt you, the gods have decreed you will not die this day. And we see the sword. We were up here once before during the regular game, and yep, as fate would have it, the staircase has been blocked off, meaning we're not allowed to go back. And I bet you even the chest on the other side has been removed. It has also been blocked off because, yes, we've done it. We've made it to the end. After almost one long year, we finally completed God of War 2005 on the original PS2 hardware, being streamed, directly to my MacBook, which is then uploaded to YouTube. And like I was saying before I started the fight at the beginning of the episode, I probably should have timed that. I didn't even press that button. I probably should have timed that a little better, but I never thought this series would kind of work the way that it did originally. I just kind of had the thought, you know, everybody's played God of War on YouTube, and but rarely do you see, unless it's some like help tutorial video from, you know, 13, 14 years ago, rarely do you see a let's play of the game on its original hardware. So I wanted to boot up the PS2 and see kind of if it was even possible to get footage in a kind of modern light onto the onto OBS, I suppose, and then, you know, upload it to YouTube and do a modern let's play, but in a nostalgic form factor. And it was possible. The first episode kind of had some mic issues. I didn't realize that the microphone should have been taped to my shirt, but every episode since then it has been taped and the scratchy noises have been eliminated. Thank God. I do have a wireless little clip-on mic that I might want to try, but it sounds kind of muffled compared to this. I do edit the audio from this just iPhone earbud headphone a little bit in iMovie, but it's still way clearer than that clip-on microphone probably ever will be. But we're here. We made it to the end, and I guess the only thing that's left for us now is to talk to Athena.
Your battles are at an end, Kratos. Your journey is over. Take these steps to Olympus, and your place among the gods.
And now we move, look at this little weave effect, into Mount Olympus. It never looked like this in God of War 3. That would have been kind of cool, but this is a city of gold, a very rewarding experience. These kinds of camera angles here are used way more in God of War 2 to showcase some of the bigger set pieces that they were able to accomplish with some more modern developing techniques. But we ascend. The door opens, just checking to make sure we get absolutely everything. Got 75 levels. What is that? 22,000. And I tried for one of my runs to level up the Gorgonite because there's that 360 freeze attack, but I didn't realize it used all of the magic with one use, so that was a death sentence almost. We have the save point, the final save point of this series. And what a series it was. Such a cool thing to be able to do this. And it's very cool for those who stuck around. If you've watched this series from the beginning, or if you've just caught the last episode. I thank everybody for being here. I thank everyone for joining me on this excursion where we relive history in our nostalgic eyes, and watch the game be given new life. The 2005 version be given new life on YouTube. So you gaze upon the bones of your defeated foe, that centaur-looking thing, and Ares, you are finally free of your servitude to this insane war god. That reminds me, once I do sit on the throne, it won't be the end. I do want to check out the little bonus extra room that you get for beating the game real quick before we end it all. But for right now, this is the throne of the God of War. Take your rightful place upon it. We hit R2.
And from that point forward, throughout the rest of time, whenever men rode forth to battle for good cause or for evil, they did so under the watchful eye of the man who had defeated a god. They were driven forward by Kratos, the mortal who had become the new God of War.
Congratulations, you have conquered God of War. Kratos. Now attempt God mode. Yeah, unfortunately, that's not for me. Oh, you've completed God of War. Oh, psych. There is one more save. Let me just do that again. So it just knows where to put it. And the credits roll with some developer footage. I miss when games used to do these little developer footage bits at the end of them. I know like a lot of older games and some PC games would do it, and usually in these little clips, I don't know if there's any in God of War, you can see some like unseen footage, I guess, or unseen moments, so to speak, that didn't make it into the final game, or just little alterations, like sometimes the health bars will look different, or sometimes different powers will look different, and you know, they made it into this little credit window here, but not into the final game. I just found that kind of cool. But I'm not going to sit through the entire credits. I'm going to skip those so we can look at the extras room. So one of the coolest rooms I found in the original God of War was the character graveyard. This is where all of God of War's rejected characters go to die. Press R2 on each character to learn more about them. Press the select button and choose to return to the treasures area, where you find, yeah, so it just gives us a blank Kratos to run around here. But look at this. This is another thing I really wish modern games did, where you could see a bunch of the deleted assets and everything, and looks like there's, that's just a mountain back there. Yeah, it's just a mountain. I won't go through all of these. I'll just go through some of the cooler looking ones, I guess. We'll go to the first Cyclops. Cyclops version 1, Frogman. This was our first pass at the Cyclops. We scrapped it because, as you can see, it sort of looked like a frog. It was a totally non-threatening design, and I'm glad we killed it. This looks kind of threatening. I don't think... I like the eye. I don't think it would have been that bad. This guy looks pretty... Oh, no, wrong guy. This guy looks pretty cool with the red eye, but I don't think... I think what they said about that was that you couldn't really see the eye. This guy looks menacing. Version 6, Patchwork Cyclops. Now, this guy was nasty. I still think he was pretty cool. Looking at him now, I'm wondering why we didn't use him. I'm sure there was a good reason, but I just can't recall. Sure, the eye looks bad, but that could have been fixed, but the body texture is really cool. Better keep this guy in mind for future projects. He's great. They might have used him actually in God of War 3. I don't remember. Yeah, the different Kratos designs, Baby Man Kratos, Spartan Soldier Guy Kratos. Where was the cool one? No, not that one. This one. Or the couple ones after. Yes, this is God of War armor. Kratos version 4, cool armor Kratos. This is my favorite design for Kratos. We could not use it, however, because there was too much detail in the armor. When we put this in the game and the detailed backgrounds, the hero did not look very good. Maybe if we make another Kratos game or more powerful hardware, we can use this cool outfit and it will look better on newer technology. Well, they did kind of use it in God of War 2. You can kind of see it at the beginning of that game. And I think also, once you beat that game, you can choose to wear that armor throughout the rest of it. Doesn't look quite like this, but this design still looks really cool. And little did they know the next game would be on the same hardware, but, you know. Oh, I'm standing in the way of that. No, hold on. Can't even see him. Stand over to the left and get the... or over to the right. Hello? I want to be able to see him. Okay, well, the head's kind of chopped off on my view, but Kratos version 5, blue tattoo. This was almost the final Kratos design. I really wanted red tattoos with white skin, but we felt that color scheme was too cliche, so we decided on blue. It was blue for a while, but I just could not live with it. My gut said red tattoos were the way to go. Looking at it now, I'm glad we changed it, as I like the red tattoos much better. The blue ones look really cool, though. I think they kind of used them with the evil Kratos guys that we just fought. Kind of looks like them, but yeah, red tattoos make more sense. You know, Spartan guy, skeletons. That guy looks menacing. Skeleton version 2, helmet head. Really great design. I love the skeleton head and how the bone itself is shaped like a Roman/Greek helmet. In the end, cool as the design was, it did not look all that good when we got 5 or 8 of these guys on screen. So we went with something simpler. Having like a mini boss of that kind of skeleton guy would have been fun. But those are some of the characters in the character graveyard, and that concludes this time capsule series. This was really fun to do, despite some annoying moments with this game, but you know, that's why we play it, because it has those annoying moments, and that's how we remember the game. And all in all, it still makes it a fun experience, and it was fun to experience this on YouTube with everybody. And yeah, I have no idea. ETA on the PSP Chains of Olympus. That's the next game we're gonna do. So we're gonna say goodbye to the PS2 for a little while until we beat the 2 PSP games, and then come back to God of War 2 just to kind of do it in some kind of chronological order. Then we'll move on to 3, and then throwing chronological order out the window, we'll do Ascension just to, you know, get that game over with. It wasn't a bad game, but it is my least favorite, but still a good God of War experience. There really isn't a bad God of War experience. But with that being said, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you everyone for joining me on this journey back in time. And I hope to see you in the next God of War time capsule series, where we revisit the PSP on the big screen. But until then, everyone, take it easy, and thanks for watching.